For centuries, or even millennia, some of the most outstanding sites of ancient times were forgotten or hidden from the world, buried under jungles, deserts, or farmers' fields around the globe. Rumors of lost cities or chance discoveries by people going about their everyday lives have led to unimaginable finds that are today open for the world to see. Many of these have been designated UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Some of these incredible sites have been attracting tourists for hundreds of years and are fascinating now as they were when they were first uncovered. It may be a clutch to say there has never been a better time to explore the greatest sites in the planet. But it is also true, while they are all significant, some are arguably more impressive than others. Let us all explore the innocent wonders with our list of the best World Heritage Sites. Hello everyone, I am Riza Maykilingin, your tour guide for today's trip to the different UNESCO Heritage Sites of Asia, North America, and South America. Are you ready to explore? Wow, that's great! Now, we will first explore the UNESCO Heritage Sites of Asia. Here are some of Asia's most impressive UNESCO sites, both natural and man-made. So let's begin with the rice terraces of Philippine Cordillera. The rice terraces is built up 2,000 years ago and it is located in the Cordillera region of northern Luzon. These spectacular rice terraces were located into the mountainside over 2,000 years ago by the Ifugao people. The stone and mud terraces feature complicated engineering system that harvest water from the mountain tops. Knowledge of rice terraces has been passed down to generations for centuries. And to these days, rice deities are placed in the field to fend off malignant spirits. Rice terraces are the priceless contribution of the Philippine ancestors to humanity. It represents an enduring illustration of an ancient civilization that surpassed various challenges and setbacks posed by modernization. Wow, that's really an amazing sight, right? Now, let's proceed to the Great Wall of China. Measuring over 20 kilometers, Great Wall was built up from the 3rd century BC to the 17th century to defend the numerous Chinese empire from the north. It comprises a number of fortifications made of earth, wood, bricks, stone, including walls, and fortresses horse-track and passes. Not only did the Great Wall protect the country from conquerors, but also it preserves the Chinese cultures and traditions. Next is the Golden Temple of Dambulla. It is located in central Sri Lanka. This cave monastery is the island's largest and best preserved. Its 5 sanctuaries are nestled under towering rock and are embellished with statues and religious murals depicting Buddhist scenes. It has been a pilgrimage site since the 1st century BC. Next is the Angkor in Cambodia. It is one of the Southeast Asia's most important archaeological sites. Angkor Archaeological Park comprises innumerable temples, hydraulic systems, and communication routes of the different capitals of Khmer Empire from the 9th to 15th centuries. The most notable temple complex of all is Angkor Wat, said to be the world's largest religious monument that dates back to the early 12th century. Lying deep in the forest of Siem Reap province, it was built with sandstone blocks quarried from the holy mountain of the Nom Kolin and transported here by raft along the Siem Reap River. The last UNESCO heritage site in Asia that we are going to visit is the volcano of Kamchatka in Russia. On the eastern fringe of Russia lies the Kamchatka Peninsula, home to an exceptionally high density of volcanoes. Its location between the Pacific Ocean and a sprawling landmass make it rich in wildlife and natural features, including a coastline, lakes, rivers that harbor the largest diversity of salmonoid fish in the world. Wow, those are just some of the most wonderful UNESCO heritage sites of Asia. We are done with the heritage site of Asia, so now we will go to the UNESCO heritage site of North America. Welcome to the Everglades National Park in Florida. South Florida's massive wetlands preserve a complex ecosystem, sometimes called a river of grass. It is also the largest mangrove forest in the Western Hemisphere. It is a sanctuary for every rare and treated species, a subtropical wilderness, and reserve on the North America continent. Now, our next destination is to go to San Antonio Mission in Texas. A chain of 5 mission reflects on how San Antonio once stood on the frontier of the Spanish Empire, while the Alamo is best known for its role in Texas independence. The other missions are equally impressive, showing how the Spanish draw on the natural and Native American symbols to bring Catholicism to its colonies. Now let's also visit the Mammoth Cave of National Park in Kentucky. It is the most world's largest cave system in a natural for the World Heritage List. No cave has more types of formations. It's quite exceptional. It shows the stages of the Earth's evolutionary history and ongoing process. Next is the Statue of Liberty in New York. This towering figure welcoming immigrants to New York Harbor is one of the amazing heritage. For many people around the world, the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of United States. The statue is a gift from France for the U.S. Centennial. It was built in a popular Art Nouveau style, and the place on a frame designed by Gustave Eiffel, who would soon build his famed tower in Paris. Next, we will go to the Papahanaumokuakea Marine National Monument. It is located in the Pacific Ocean. This Pacific preserves are hard to overlook. As the largest protected place in the planet, it covers more than 500,000 square miles of islands and atolls. Wow! It is an awesome adventure of the UNESCO Heritage Site of North America.
But wait, there's more. Let us explore the UNESCO Heritage Site of South America. Let us begin with the Machu Picchu in Peru. Machu Picchu is built in lush montane terrains high above the Urubamba River, Machu Picchu lies in one of the most stunning settings of any archaeological site in the world. This ancient city of Incas cascades down steep walls on each side of the mountain, with terrace steps that disappear over cliff doors into the valleys below. These incredible ruins have been restored and are well maintained, giving visitors a good indication of what the city might have looked like when it was occupied during the 15th and 16th century.
Many people visit Peru for the sole purpose of seeing Machu Picchu, and the journey to the ruins can be an adventure in and of itself, depending on how travelers choose to reach the site.
Next, we will explore the Pyramid of Giza in Egypt. Pyramid of Giza is one of the most iconic sites in the world. The Pyramid of Giza, first outside Cairo, are a surreal sight rising from the barren desert landscape. The standing guard nearby is almost as impressive, the Sphinx gazing blankly out over the land.
The pyramids were built as a tomb for the pharaohs, the largest of which was constructed between 2560 and 2540 BC. These giant monuments are the sole surviving member of the seven wonders of the ancient world.
Let us explore the Bagan in Myanmar. Thousands of ancient temples and stupas stretch endlessly across the landscape of Bagan, where the silhouette of the temple spires against the sky in the early morning or late day is a magical sight.
The area is known for having the largest concentration of Buddhist temples in the world.
Next, let us also visit the Roman Colosseum in Italy. It is one of the most recognizable structures in the world. The Roman Colosseum is the largest building remaining from Roman times.
Its imposing presence in the city center of modern-day Rome is a testament to the incredible history of the city and the achievements of the Roman Empire. Visitors popping up from the nearest subway stop or turning a corner and seeing it for the first time can help but be stunned by its immense Construction began on the structure in AD 72, and today, it is still one of the greatest tourist attractions in the world.
Now, let us not also forget to visit the Acropolis of Athens in Greece. Towering over the city of Athens from its hilltop perch, the Acropolis stands as a proud monument of ancient Greece.
Dating from between the 5th and 4th century BC and dominating the site, the Parthenon is the largest and most recognizable structure from this period and symbolizes the extensive history of this country. Just steps away from the modern-day Athens, the Acropolis is a powerful sight, glistening in the Mediterranean sun during the day and lit for dramatic effect at night. For first-time visitors to the city, it is an awe-inspiring sight and sets the stage of travelers carrying on to the other parts of Greece. That ends of our trip of the UNESCO Heritage Sites of Asia, North America, and South